Do you ask your computer, please?
Okay. So, yes. So, Alex is as great as online. We love it. I mean, trust me. It's not, kids can say they hate it all they want to. You won't have a textbook in here. Everything we do is on Alex. So I'll teach something, and then what I do is I'll give you your homework, and then you'll get online, you'll get on Alex, and you'll do the assignment I give to you on Alex. Show your Chromebook right now for me. You don't need it open. I know. Cool, man. So this is Alex. That's what it looks like. So we'll go with when you need your Chromebook, I'll walk you through it, or I'll have Alex teach you. Okay. But so I teach now, but Alex does teach. I mean, Alex does help you. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be fun today. All right. I have to go old school. I need a book. I don't even have. This is how irrelevant. So I'm also kind of a big teacher on technology. You think I know how to do it, fix a computer, but none of it's like that. I'm supposed to have a textbook. I'm supposed to have all kinds of good. So we're going to finish up 4.4, and I think I can teach it. The issue is giving you your assignment on Alex. And then if I can do that. So, got to peek back here. I'll see about it. Okay. I got to peek back how it looks on there. Here. So, we're going to continue on with parallel and perpendicular slopes. Now, the crazy thing about parallel and perpendicular slopes with what we're going to do today is today we're going to write equations with it. So, dealing with it, we're going to be given a point and a slope, and then we're going to have to write an equation of a line that's parallel to that point and goes through and has that slope, and perpendicular to that line and has a slope. Okay? So, for example, here, take out your journals. So you can start writing this stuff down. If I were to say take out your journals, take it out, title it Parallel and Perpendicular Slopes. Just title it some more of that. Parallel and perpendicular slopes. Okay. Let's say this. This is how it's going to look on Alex. I'm trying to remember exactly how it looks on your homework. So it's going to say, consider the line y equals, any chance they can see this? Negative 6/7 x. Yes.
I watched 1.5 videos. I kind of fixed the computer and I think I know how to do it.
Okay, come in after you. Come in now when I'm done teaching. So, if we get this equation, consider the line y equals negative 6x, let's make it a positive. Positive 6/7 x plus 5. And then it will say, find an equation for a line that passes through. Find the equation of a line that is perpendicular. So it's going to say, find an equation of a line that is perpendicular and goes through negative 6, negative 2. Negative 6, 2. Should we make a negative 2? Of course we should. This is a negative. Okay? So the first way we're going to do it is we're going to write an equation that is perpendicular to this line and goes through this point. And the next way we're going to do it is we're going to write an equation that is parallel and goes through negative 6, negative 2. Okay, so you remember back a couple sections ago when we had to write equations? We had to write them in a certain form first, right? What was the form? We had to write them in point-slope form, okay? Now, if you guys can remember point-slope form, I'm going to write it right here. Okay? So perpendicular. All right? So we're going to look up first up here to this equation. All we're looking at is y equals 6/7 x plus 5. So first off, what's the slope of this line? So the slope of this line is 6/7. Does everyone agree with Mallory on that? Okay, so right here, what's the slope of a line perpendicular to it? Good. Hopefully everyone knows that by now. You flip it, and you change the sign, right? So you flip it, and you change the sign. Okay, so now look. Now we have a slope, and they give us a point. So now we're going to go through and we're going to plug these into point slope form. So here's point slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So here we go. We're going to have y minus a negative 2. Remember, this is our x1 and our y1. Equals 6/7 x minus a negative 6. Remember, the minus sign is always a part of it. Right? It's because it's part of the formula. Okay, so we're there. So then we're going to start to simplify it. Y plus 2 equals 6/7 x plus 6. Two negatives together make a positive. Sorry, I'm going to be in the way. Just get ready. Wait, I didn't flip it. You guys didn't correct me. That should be negative 7/6 right here, right? Because the slope of a line we're doing perpendicular right now, not parallel. Okay, what do we do next to get it to slope-intercept form? Yeah, we have to distribute. So that's going to give us y plus 2 equals, when we distribute that, we get negative 7/6x. Does anyone want to guess what negative 6 times 6 is?
Probably 37. Wait, I thought you said 6 times 6.
No, negative 7/6.
Oh.
Which is negative 7, which is pretty cool. Remember, you guys have a calculator, you guys can do that. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to subtract 2 to get y alone. And our equation for perpendicular is that. Yep, except for now so the thing you have to know about it, if we were to graph this line, it would be perpendicular to that line. Okay? I wonder if we can even see that. Hold on, I better check this. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, now we're going to go to parallel. You guys ready? So what's the slope of a line parallel to this one? So our slope is 6/7 and our point is negative 6, negative 2. So here we go. We're going to plug them into point slope form first. Y minus a negative 2 equals 6/7 x minus a negative 6. Okay, we're going to simplify. Combine the two negatives to make a positive. Okay. Braxton, Hershey. What do I do next?
Distribute.
Good, so we're going to distribute. I'm just going to go off here to the side so I can keep it in my screen. Oh, 6/7 times 6 is 36/7. Woo! Look at that guy. That's all right. Okay? Remember, we know how to add and subtract fractions. We can do this. Okay? Dre, what do I do next?
Let's see. Where are you at? Oh, yeah, minus 2.
Okay, so our answer is going to be y equals 6/7 x. How do I subtract 36/7 minus 2?
Put it in the calculator.
Yeah, so what does the bottom have to be? You can put it in your calculator, it's fine. 7, so what's 2 times 7?
14.
So basically we're going to have 36 over 7 minus 14 over 7, which gives us 22 over 7. So plus 22 over 7, and that'd be your answer. That's a lot of work, right? For one problem.
Oh, yeah, that was just one.
Okay? Alright, we're going to do another one. Everyone ready? So, but nothing changes. Alright, so let me ask you a question here before I go on. Do I care what that is in the original equation they give to me? No. The only thing we need to look at is the slope, right? The slope is what tells us what's parallel and perpendicular. That's it. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to write it all out this time. Here. Hey, I look okay on the camera. That's a win. That's a win. Just making sure the camera's working. Give me a sec. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So here's the original equation. Y equals negative 6 fifths x plus 2. So the first one we're going to do is parallel. And the point is... Here, you guys want to come up with a point or should I?
Oh, I will. One.
Hold on, let me make sure you understand what you're getting yourself into here. Realize there's numbers you can pick that'll come out whole, and then there's numbers you can pick that are going to come out as fractions. I would suggest that your first equation's parallel, and it's going to go through the point negative 5 and 6. And the next one is perpendicular. And it's going to go through negative 5 and 6. Look, I'm going to help you out here, man. Okay? Now, this isn't how it's going to be. You won't get one this easy on your homework. I'm just giving you a heads up. But hopefully these come out decent. Okay, parallel. What's the slope of a line parallel to this one? Okay, let's just go through this. What's the slope of a line perpendicular to it? Good. There's our point, there's our slope. Let's plug it into point slope 4. This is our x1, our y1. So we're going to have y minus 6 equals negative 6 fifths x plus 5. I'm just going to jump that to x plus 5 right there because we know we're going to have two negatives together. If it's a negative here, it's going to be a positive right there. Okay, what do we do first? Ricky, don't go to sleep. What do I do first? Good. So we're going to distribute. Kind of cool right there, right? See what I did right there for you? What'd I do? Made it so it came out whole. Nice. Negative 6 fifths times 5 is negative 6. Okay, what do I do next?
Minus.
Hold on, that's already minus.
Oh, yeah.
What happens to it?
It's gone.
So there's your equation. That equation right there is parallel to that one. Kind of cool, right? And it goes through this point. Okay, perpendicular. You guys ready? Flipping times, right? Here we go. Flip. Y minus 6 equals 5 6 x plus 5. Okay, Trey.
Oh, no.
Since you're talking, you just want to help me. What do you got?
Well, you see, I think you distribute
Okay, what's 5 6 times x, Trey?
5 6 x.
Okay, what's 5 6 times 5? Okay, Dre, now what?
You add 6.
Okay. Dre, why can't I add 6 to this?
Because they're not like terms or something.
They're not like terms. Okay, so we have 25 6 plus 6. What's 6 times 6?
6 times 6 is 6.
So that gives us 61 over 6, right?
Yeah.
So our equation, y equals 5 6x plus 61. No. Plus 61 6. There you go. So our perpendicular equation is right there. Our parallel equation is up there. And they go through those points. Okay, any questions on this so far? Remember when I taught you guys 4-2 and I'm like, cool, I'm glad that's over. Yeah, we're going to see it again, just writing equation stuff in about 2 sections. Okay, any other questions? Think we can do one? Think we can do one on our own, or do you guys want to try your homework? Try one on our own, or do our homework? All right, you guys call. You got it.